bias, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I spill burger on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the Jeep.
Along the west coast of Florida, we're looking at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
NFC South champion,
On the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. His guys 2-0 to begin the season with both of those victories coming at home. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers, Todd Bowles. His guys 2-0 as well, so two of the league's better teams meeting here this week. I'm Kate Scott. This is Chase McLaughlin on to handle the opening kick. And away we go beneath the Florida heat. Xavier Gipson now to return. Jukes one defender, and he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
a gain of 7. First down, Jets.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hall running between the tackles. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd down at the Bucs' 36-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 36. Throw right side, cut by Wilson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Putting the tight end in motion. First down throw for Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And it only took these guys 1 series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Takes out a 1-stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes. So as long as they
Now again, Mayfield loses the ball. Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. Or quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur and you might even hear a few birds.
7 yards there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. They send a receiver in motion right. Fields on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Jets 1st down.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Play action now. It's Fields. Hits him on the out route. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Another throw for Fields. Now he takes it. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the 1st.
1st and goal, Jets.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Mevis ready to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Here's the give to Irving. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Jets with an early lead. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. That's complete, Mike Evans. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's a gain of 11. And a first down.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Irvin here from the gun. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Johnson brings up 3rd down.
Mayfield keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Gain on the play. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
First down, and they go right back to it. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
First down.
Once again, Irving. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Baker now from the gun. He's got a Nneka Egbuka. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Got a man. This is Evans. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Buccaneers first down.
And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and cut to him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. From the gun, Mayfield. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Buccaneers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
With a slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Off play action, it's Fields. Rolling left, buying some time. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Jets leading near the break. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to Brees Hall. A gain of 7. First down, Jets.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd and 13. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And the Buccaneers clogging up the throwing lanes. We got 6 DBs out there. 3rd down. Looking to throw Fields. They set up the screen here for Hall. Massive hit. The ball is out. And this one belongs to the Buccaneers.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing now, following the turnover. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
2nd and 5. At the 38.
From the 38. Dump off caught by his back. Continuing to move past the 45. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
9 yards. And a 1st down.
Mayfield now from the gun. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
To number 13.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume Brock 1 play remaining in this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, And it gives him a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. One last play before the break.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. On target to his man Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Straight ahead, it's Irving. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Irving is hit and he fumbles that football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Now here comes the New York offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Third and short, Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock, and actually pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out.
At their own 38-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start to have to give to Hall. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 41. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
3rd and long for him here. He's got a man left. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And plenty of hang time on this one. Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the 30 on 2nd down. That time, this is a Bucca. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Irving on the inside give. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down. He tries to sneak it, and they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 1-yard gain on the play, and that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Now it's Irving. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. As Andre Cisco will hold him down there. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Play action. Here's Mayfield. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. And it's a nickel look from the Jets, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Baker throwing again. Oh, he's going to run for it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Baker Mayfield the touchdown.
Okay, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking 1st down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
Buccaneers 17, Jets 14.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Thomas on the return. Juke the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jets offense now set to take over. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Tight end going in motion here. They'll start this one out with Hall. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New York.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. He won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Fields out of the gun. This is Lazar working the right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down, Jets.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Fields. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Fights off the pressure. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Levis ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker now. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
Now carry by Irving. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That's good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
From the gun, Mayfield. Bucca there to bring it in. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he's gonna get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers losing by 4. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Setting up to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 8.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Carry here for Irving. And he won't get past to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
They are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Jets out to begin another drive. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with...
He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Mevis with a point after. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Buccaneers 17.
Mevis ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you gotta wonder if they're gonna be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Going with Irving here. And he'll get it up to the 44. 1st and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down.
That's good.
Right back to Irving now. Has another lead. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
16 more yards.
1st down. Here's Baker. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here he is to throw. That one's good to Godwin. keeps him shy of the red zone.
It's a gain of 11.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Buccaneers, first down.
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. Catch made left side by Mbuka. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. Got a man. This is Evans. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. There it is. They get the 2 that they needed, and now it comes down to the simple task, Brock, of recovering an onside kick and then gearing your kicker up for a heck of a field goal.
Yeah, but you don't live in that world, Kate, when you're down on that field. You live in the moment right now. You took care of business. You did what you had to do to make this a 3-point game. And now it's about executing that onside kick. But you're right, the kicker, he's thinking about his onside kick first and hoping to get this ball so he can boot what would be an incredibly long field goal.
The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.